Welcome in. Let me switch this over and switch my headphones too, actually. For my first official, because I did do like a little reactions joint, right? When I was trying to play catch up, I did a little reactions joint, but this is my first official, The Family Business, Carl Weber's The Family Business Live. So welcome in, y'all. We are in season 5 of Carl Weber's The Family Business. Today, midnight today, this morning, episode 3 premiered on BET Plus. And we are here to talk about it, unpack it. The way I typically do my other live streams, so if you're new to me, you're just coming across me with The Family Business, I typically start out with asking the viewers to rate the episode. We do a little bit of overview of specific plot points, and then we kind of just jump into it. Hey, Kofi, welcome in, boo. Then we kind of just jump in to our thoughts on various plot points, characters, whatever have you. So I'm going to give people a little time to come in. Hi, Darcel. Welcome in, boo. Hey, Money Green Say. Thank y'all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Hopefully the audio is good. Hey, Nettie. How are you, boo? I had to, because I wasn't caught up, I had to, over the course of last week, watch all 4 seasons of The Family Business, and I currently have my episode 1 and 2 breakdowns up on the channel. Episode 3 will be posted later on tonight after I get off of this live, and this is the first time I'm actually covering it, so it has been a lot, taking in a lot of information regarding the series, regarding the characters, in a very short amount of time. Hey, Virgo Queen, welcome in, boo. For me, and I am very much so still in the process of grieving Sasha Duncan, so that is taking up so much space. However, in watching the show, binging the first 4 seasons, I was able to pick up on certain patterns and rhythms, and I think that we're 100% in the pattern of Carl takes the first 2 to 3 episodes of the season to start to set up the storylines that are going to unfold throughout the rest of the season. So I still feel like there's, as it pertains to episode 3, there was still so much set up and it wasn't a ton of things happening. There were conversations being had. There's, like I said, setup being done, but I'm not fully set yet. I'm not fully oh my gosh, what's going to happen next? And like I said, that tends to be the trend for him from what I noticed in just binging the series over the course of the last week and a half. Marcel says, I have a question. Didn't Michael White, so how is he in Family Business? Who is Michael White? I'm not sure. Michael Jai White? Is that who you're talking about? He didn't pass as far as I know. He's also in Kingdom Business, which I do cover on the channel as well, and I'm obsessed with. It's Taj and Rebel for me over there. But no, Michael Jai White has not passed as far as I know. So yeah. And this was shot last year. I'm not sure how much of the Duncan crew will be in the spinoff that's coming, The Family Business New Orleans, but we also get to see with them integrating the South a little bit more into the story, them setting up for that spinoff to be launched on the back of the original. But yeah, he's still very much so alive and well. He even had his wife play a character in the most recent season of Kingdom Business. So yeah. All right, Kofi is giving this episode an 8. What are y'all rating this episode on a scale of 1 to 10? And Kofi, why are you giving it an 8? Why so high? Not to say that the episode was bad at all. I just think it was a ton of setup. And I fear I cannot make it through much. Well, I guess that's also a sign of really good writing or something happening, right? Like, even if it's not the best, the most perfectly written show, there's something happening that's engaging and intriguing to the point where I really cannot make it out of episodes of television and not have like smoke for somebody. The way that I was on Rico's ass this whole episode, Rio's ass, like, when I tell you I really do not like this boy, and I don't want to get to the point where I hate Rio, but I could see it coming. Like, it is coming. It's creeping up on me very, very swiftly, I fear. Like, that is about to be a whole thing, because for me, he spent his time doing goofy nothingness this episode. It makes absolutely no sense. What is it that you have to prove? Like, it's just so dumb. It's so dumb. You thought it was a solid setup with Paris, Niles, and Curtis. I think they did a solid job with the setup, and like, I can see what you're saying. It was a solid job with the setup. The flashbacks was cute. You catching up, Money Grise? The setup was cute. Okay, so I'm already on Rio's ass, right? And Rio is Paris's twin. Paris, you went away to find yourself, to go live your life. You have been making rash decisions. You were 100% the problem in season 1 and season 2. And while this was a good setup and like clarity on like what happened in the absence and like where is Niles and what she's worried about, the blue roses, boppity boppity boop. Girl, you also are still showing that you ain't learned a damn thing and you're still the problem. Because the fact that you find out that your assassin for hire lover has been tasked with killing your father, and the first thing you do is think to blow his ass up versus just asking him not to take that job. Because, okay, like, maybe that's where we're going to start at, y'all. Virgo Queen gave it a 5.5. I'm kind of there with you, Virgo Queen. I'm not even going to hold you. I'm kind of there with you. Like, I want to, like, pull this up, actually, because it's so clear that she loves the man, right? Like, oh, shoot. Why is that, like, hold on. Let me fix that. There we go. It's so clear that y'all love each other. Y'all give very much so meant to be. Oh, let me fix the audio into my headphones. Okay.
I'll give you the signal.
Mm-hmm. Like, y'all vibing. It's all cute. Cool de la. Blah, blah, blah.
Don't you worry, it's not over.
Like, y'all locked in.
I got more to show.
This feels real.
Mm-hmm.
It feels very genuine. And your big bright ass idea is to kill this man as if there are no other assassins for hire. So, like, the fact that she doesn't even think to have a conversation with him, to like tell him who she is, ask him to stop for her or not do it for her, because girl, just because you killed this one don't mean that the contract can't get moved to somebody else. So now you should be in active mode, because you need to be figuring out who put the goddamn bounty on your daddy's head, not just taking out your lover who could have been your husband. And it deeply hurts you. Like, this girl is boo-hoo crying, y'all. She is boo-hoo crying about having to end this man.
I had to kill him.
And you didn't think at all, Paris, to talk to him?
I see why you've been freaking out
Like,
about those flowers. Shit, I would have done the same thing under those circumstances.
Paris, please. So it's like, for me, all right, season 1, Paris is the problem. Season 2, Paris is the problem. Season 3, she realized she's the problem, so now she gone. Season 4, she gone, come back. And she not the problem. Now she back to being the goddamn problem. because we have yet to find out, or she has yet to even find out or think about who could potentially put this contract on her father's head. What about all of the other assassins that's out there? Like, Sasha has been a paid assassin prior to. Sage was a paid assassin. You know this industry. You know this thing. And you think the solve to your problem is to kill the love of your life. It's giving you have learned nothing, sis. You have learned absolutely nothing. And I hate that for you. I'm not like trying to be on Paris's head per se, but the math is just not mathing for me. And now we're going down this road where she's handing it off to Curtis to go find if Niles is actually dead or not. So then what the hell are you going to do? Because you also haven't tasked yourself again to figure out who put the goddamn contract on your daddy's head to begin with. The problem is still the problem, Paris. You would just act, you're not even addressing it. And it's like stuff like that like, it doesn't take me out, but that's the parts that make me like feel like, oh, this is not real, because girl, you're not fully thinking about this. Like, you had this very rash response. And while I believe you, like in a delivery and like how she's talking to Rio, and you can see the tears, like you could tell that she felt something so deeply for this man. It is mind boggling to me that almost with little to no hesitation, you decided to end this man's life and not consider any other options. Is it just me? Y'all can tell me if it's just me. I don't understand it. Paris still don't even know who hired him. Hired someone else. Could still come and take Elsie out. And then didn't say nothing. She done came back, been a part of the family, and she has yet to say anything to anybody about the fact that that was a thing. This is the first time that she's speaking on it. She talks to Curtis and don't want Curtis to reveal. LC is still very much so in danger. Hun. Do we not get that after y'all had to rescue his ass from the sane asylum and his brother put him there? Like, on top of the fact that he has a contract on his head from whoever out there in Narnia, the goddamn brother got him down at the insane asylum. Like, Paris, I need you to be for real. Do you think Niles is dead? Do y'all think Niles is dead? I don't want him to be dead. So like, I was going to say, I haven't landed at a place. I don't want him to be dead. And I feel like there's some bias for me in that. Because like I've said in some of my breakdowns, like, what I enjoy and what I feel like provides beautiful balance for the storytelling in this series is the romances. And right now I'm struggling, I think, because I have no romance to actually attach to. And at first it was Niles and Paris, but they didn't give us enough of it. And then it became Sasha and, also Junior and Sonya. I was feeling them, but they're just so easy and like they seem unshakable and unbreakable. So it was like cool. But like Niles and Paris with the mystery, and then Elijah and Sasha with the like build up and like kind of being what each other needs. Like, I was eating it up, okay? Eating it up. And now Junior's down at the goddamn on Hellfire Club, losing his damn mind, finna lose his wife. Paris and killed the love of her goddamn on life without a second thought, and Sasha's dead. I hate this for me. Like, I hate this for me. So I don't want Niles to be dead, but it's with that mindset in mind, and like that bias and that like selfish desire as one person in the audience rooting for, you know, those particular things, like loving those particular things about the series and wanting to get some of those back, if that makes sense. Virgo Queen says, I love Sasha and Elijah. Sasha and Elijah just had all the makings of like, yes, from some trauma can come some beautiful things. Like, this could be completely and utterly amazing. For real. I cried so bad in the funeral for Sasha, y'all. It was terrible. It was terrible. I mean, it was beautiful, but like the way I boohooed, that was a lot. Maybe Niles is dead, getting ready for Madam. But then also, like, Christian hasn't been on it, but Christian be booked AF, y'all. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you. Christian be on stuff. He be on The Boys. He was in the Judge show with Simone Missick. Can't think of the name of it right now. Her name was Lola. The main character's name was Lola. He created All the Queen's Men and plays the concierge over there, but he was missing in that. I'm like, sir, these agents need to work it out, because you need to be, like, if you're going to be in a show, your ass needs to be in there, because nobody has time for you going missing every show for multiple seasons. This is stressful. It's very much so given annoying. Javicia, who plays Paris, and Christian, who plays Niles, they have such dope on-screen chemistry. Like, it's insane. Similar to how him and Eva have really great chemistry. Child. So yeah, I was very much so like side-eyeing Paris for this whole thing. While, like you said, Kofi, it was a good setup with her going to Curtis. Let me find a moment real quick. Hold on, y'all.
I can't say it doesn't intrigue me. They say Europe has nice weather around this time.
So you're up to it?
Curtis is starting to, like,
I'll leave in the morning.
Not wear on me. I was about to say wear on me. I didn't really care about Curtis's character. Like, he popped up and I didn't trust his eyes. I didn't like, he was doing certain things that seemed like it was good for the family. It seemed like he knew what he was doing, but I never really gravitated to the character. So it's so interesting. I think Kofi told me that he loves Curtis' character. And I was just like, I'm indifferent to him. I'm still indifferent to him, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the actor. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Christian too fine to be missing all the damn time. Exactly. Virgo Queen, that's exactly right. He is too fine to be missing all the dang on time. Like, I understand what Curtis brings to the table, his talents, all of that stuff. Great. Bop-de boop. Cool. But I feel like they're going to have to flesh out more of, like, his backstory, more of his motivations, because he makes certain remarks about wanting to leave. He has been wanting to leave New York this entire time. He wants to go back down south. He has a job and a life, and he wants to go back to that. We need to see more elements of it, because aside from last season with the whole Larry's Ken storyline, his mama popping up, because his mama to me adds more to Chippy's story than she does to his story. I don't know. I'm like struggling to really fully understand Curtis. He just feels like a tool that the main Duncan family, the immediate Duncan family, can use however they want. And I don't fully understand his motivations. I don't know if they need to give him a love interest or give him something to obsess about. The one thing I do appreciate is that he's not one of these men who is just like stuck. His ass is not planted down at the Hellfire Club, because all the rest of these men can't seem to do nothing without tickling their loins. So, like, that's the one thing working for him, but I haven't been able to, like, I guess kind of get into Curtis's character and care, if that makes sense. Yeah. I haven't been able to care a lot. Maybe this whole him going to go find Niles is going to help with that. I don't know. But yeah. Paris, you got some splaining to do. You need to, if you don't go talk to LC, then she damn sure needs to go and talk to Orlando or Vegas or both. Because we need answers about who put a contract on LC's head. We just do. Kobe says he likes the character, especially his relationship with Lil Vegas, aka Nevada. I think that might also not be helping him as it pertains to me. Like, I like the exchanges that he has with Lil Vegas. Like, I love when he calls him Lil Vegas. And that feels very genuine. But I'm struggling with the Nevada character. And I know I'm struggling with the Nevada character specifically because of the actor. Like I pinpointed it in watching this episode. I am definitely struggling with the Nevada character because of the actor. He gives the same sideways ass look with everything. He is always looking out the side of his face. He always is like giving smiles. Like every circumstance, he looks the exact same. He delivered all the lines the exact same. And I don't believe you at all. Like in theory, I understand who your character is, but I don't believe the performance. And then when you pair him up with Goofy here, who I actually believe the actor who plays Rio, which is good job for you, but Rio's a clown. A clown. Yes, a clown. These two together, it makes for like very hard to watch moments because Nevada's, the dude who plays Nevada's acting, and then y'all both are on Goofy missions. Like at all times, y'all are pretty much on Goofy missions. The best thing that Nevada has ever done is saved his mama's life. Other than that, like you're inconsequential, and I had to adjust that because I said that in one of the breakdowns, and I think Kofi was like, no, he'll fight. He saved his mom. I'm like, you right, because I said that he wasn't going to bust a grape in the fruit fights. Nevada doesn't scare me. The Duncans, they need to figure out what they're going to do as it pertains to legacy, because if they leaving it to these two men, it's a wrap. These two men are not giving Vegas in Orlando. They're not even giving Vegas in Junior. They're giving Doofy. They're giving us a wrap. They're giving, y'all are not going to be able to keep the Duncan name strong and solidified because ain't nobody scared of these two. Rio is stuck on stupid trying to come at LoJack for being loyal to y'all's family and doing what he should have done when he encountered some criminals doing some goofy to y'all's family. And Nevada is going along for the ride, just with his computer all the time, taking orders from everybody. Child, no. These two are the most uninteresting on screen, the most annoying because it's a waste of screen time that we could be using to further other storylines. They literally work actively against much of what the Duncans stand for. And nobody is stopping them because they are the youngest or because they are the children, or I don't know. I don't know why they're not being stopped. Well, actually, I know why Nevada's not being stopped. He's the precious. Nevada is the precious little grandchild. But Rio's ass, what is stopping y'all from getting his little glitter head ass together? Because there's no reason why he's stalking LoJack in this episode. Thinking he doing something. Thinking he gangster. Thinking he horde. He horde. Rio, please. Please. Nevada's like the geek of the family. Yeah, but then even that, he doesn't play it like that. Like, the actor who plays Nevada, he's always playing it like, I'm so slick and sly and sexy. Sir, we met you when you were 15, 16. And you were still giving the same. Well, why would you? Really, Rio? Now, don't get me in trouble now. Sir, square your face up to somebody and talk to them. Why are you talking out the right side of your face? Why? I get it. He's the geek. He's the nerd. He's doing all the tech stuff, which again, in theory, you get it because that's the story that's written, but it's not fully believable because the character is like, I guess, or the actor is has not fully fleshed out Nevada as a character, I feel. So it don't feel genuine. It don't feel authentic. Like he's trying to be too cute, too mysterious, too hard. Be a geek. Be a nerd. Be concerned. Like that would have been a really great choice for them to give the Nevada character if he was the shielded off, the proper, like, when you think about Power Book 2 Ghost right now, right? Anya has no damn idea that her mama is a drug kingpin and an arms dealer. That could have been Nevada. They could be going, like, working overtime to hide all of this from Nevada so that he has the clean life, yada, 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 yada. And then this actually scares him when certain things start to, like, unfold or appear or whatever. That would have given this character a lot more to go off of. But to try to force both Nevada and Rio, in my opinion, who are very non-dangerous ass characters, goofy characters, to assimilate and accept and be perfectly fine in this very dangerous world, they come off very inauthentic because nothing about their experience and how they behave actually mirrors how you would survive in that particular space. They have picked up and learned pretty much nothing from everybody around them, but they're 100% understanding and accepting of who everybody is and respect everybody. And we Duncans, and this is how we do. Like, these two running around saying, but you know we're Duncans, and you know Duncan's gonna get it done. It's like, y'all are different Duncans. Like, y'all are Duncan light, actually. If that. Y'all are diet Duncans. So stop. Stop talking and saying you Duncans like you're Orlando, because you're not. Stop saying you're Duncans like you're Vegas, because you're not. Definitely stop saying you're Duncans like you're LC, because y'all could never. Yes, he's always does everything the exact same way. His delivery is horrible to me. And I saw, like, I've peeked into, like, some Facebook groups and some things here or there, but I don't want to, like, spoil anything for myself. So I've seen it, and I think it was around midway through season 4, I was in a Facebook group, and somebody said that the actor who plays Nevada's acting is horrible. And I was like, is that what it is? Because I don't immediately go there in thinking about critique. Like, I can definitely, like, spotlight and highlight when I feel like the performance is very profound and, like, amazing. But I'm less likely to immediately go to, like, oh, this is really a bad performance. This is not a consistent performance. This is not an authentic performance. Because I understand what it is to be an actor and how hard it is to find a character and for things to translate and all of that. But, like, getting into 3 episodes into season 5 and to still see this actor riding this same one note as it pertains to this character, even with this character aging, getting more access, being around more sexual circumstances, it is the performance 100%. And telling the business at Hellfire. Yes. So Virgo Queen gave it a 5.5. I think Kofi gave it an 8. What's the rest of y'all rate this episode? Before I give my ratings, I need to know more ratings. All right. So we talked about Rio and Nevada, who wind up finding the boys because they go to the church and review the video footage. They were just so, like, y'all, I don't want to harp on my points, but, like, y'all, look at this. Look at them.
Got it. Perfect.
Clown behavior. Like, y'all really think y'all did something? Be for real. Y'all really think y'all are really doing something?
Let's go.
Like, I can't. I can't. So Rio's going to the next episode be able to track down these dudes. It's going to lead him to what's the dude name? Wrong? Is his name wrong? What is his name? The new little light skin with the striking features. And Rio is not ready for him. He gonna put 2 in you, Rio. You better back off. This one, him. What is his name? Rome? I'm drawing a blank right now. Hold on, let me pull up the IMDb, y'all. Roman? Is his name Roman? Yeah. No. Is his name Roman? Deshaun Tucker. Yes, his name is Roman. Rio, you gonna meet Roman and you gonna wish you had never had to run into him again, because he's not playing no games. His mama is dying. He need money quick. He don't know who you Duncans are. And he will put two in you. Like, it's we talking about. You gonna get your ass killed. I can't show the actual act, y'all. But I'm gonna try to. When he catch old boy slipping. Rio, this is a face of that you don't want no problems with, honey. You do not want no problems with a man that looks like this. You and Nevada are busy giving each other sideways ass sexy smizes. This man is calculating how many shots to end your life as quickly as possible. Y'all are not the same. Y'all are quite literally not the same. You are giving Diet Duncan. If he was a part of your family, he would be giving full Duncan. Full flavor, full fat, full everything. You're not ready for this. You are sitting outside of LoJack's car shop with a gun tucked here, like, yeah, let's see, because I'm so hard. Let's see, LoJack, if you really about that life. You're going to run into a real killer and almost get your ass killed. I wonder, would they kill off another Duncan this season? What y'all think? Do y'all think they would kill off another Duncan this season? Or a main Duncan at that? Ooh. Could Roman kill Rio? I don't know if I'm mad at that, y'all. I don't know if I'm mad at it. And I don't even like Roman's character, honestly. He grew on me just a tiny bit because I really kind of thought he was a hoe. Like, I know he got some hoe in him. Like that kind. But this moment, it was like, oh wait, Erica, not too much. Not too much. This one is ready to crash out at any moment. I don't know. You got to keep your eyes on this one. How y'all feeling about Roman this season? And maybe I should open up the Discord. Kofi says he's the hacker of the family. Let's not act like he ain't about that life. He wanted to kill Harris for putting hands on London. He did want to kill Harris for putting hands on London. He was about to go under the mattress for that, and that was very hilarious. But he also, that I feel like was one of the most authentic portrayals that we got to see, because he dropped the facade that he keeps for the character all the other times, and he was just like erratically reacting off of impulse, which felt real. Just because he was going to the mattress to kill Harris doesn't mean he was going to actually be able to succeed in doing so. And I don't necessarily know if I actually believe that he was going to succeed in doing so. I just appreciated he was moved to that point with his emotions, but that doesn't mean that he's like that. I'm sorry. I think, well, Kofi, we're just very different because you take whatever you go with whatever you want to believe. And a lot of times if it's written that way, you'll go with it regardless if there's conflicting context to give further deeper clarity on what's actually happening. So you can say that Nevada is that guy all you want to, but if I was to have a poll right now and rank all the Duncans, Nevada would not have his ass at the top of the heap. He just wouldn't. Nevada ain't Roman. Rio ain't even Roman. So yeah, I would argue that Nevada is not him. And also they should be leaning into that, because everybody in the whole damn family can't be him while also not fully being a part of the organization in ways in which they will be able to practice certain levels of savagery and ruthlessness. Like, it makes sense that Nevada is actually not him. He's not even put in a position to be him. He's supposed to be the smart one. Y'all got thoughts on Roman? Shout out to the dude who plays Roman, because even when, like, this is the type of stuff I love about acting performances. He was dropped in this scene. I'm gonna go to the exact part and I'm gonna slow it down. All right, this is gonna be slow. Half the speed. Y'all, look at is his left eye? Look under, oh hell, hold on. Watch Roman's left eye under his eye. Y'all see that little twitch that happened? I don't know if that's also assisted with the lighting, but that right there, like in this little stare off, in the moment of him busting this cap in this dude, I could tell this actor was really, really dropped in, because even like those little twitches and things like that happen in real life, and being able to replicate that for a scene, this is how you do it. This is why it also feels real. Virgo Queen says, at first I was giving him the side eye, but I see him on Demon Time, so I'm like, okay, let's see how this plays out. Right, because he's on Demon Time and it's interesting, it's intriguing, but also all roads are leading him back to the damn Duncans, and you can't be coming on Demon Time back to the Duncans because they also be on Demon Time. So what the hell's gonna happen? Kobe says, I think Nevada is calm but may snap if pushed to it. Like if someone killed his mom, I think it would awaken something in him. Just a theory. It's always one who seemed calm that you have to watch out for. It's not always the ones. It can be the ones, but it's not always the ones. But okay. I'm not about to argue about Nevada. He's really an inconsequential character, and he has a good amount of plot armor as well. So, you love Nevada? Great. I'm more tapped into this. I appreciate this. I appreciate an actor putting himself in these very pretend circumstances to create this scene, but giving real life to it and going to a place that draws a certain level of anxiety, that draws a certain level of fear, that draws a certain level of survival instinct, that his actual under eye starts twitching, how it would if you were really put into that circumstance. Especially in the arena of this particular show, because I feel like based off of the subject matter that they have to shoot with, and maybe even the timeline, they don't have as much time to fully be able to flesh out certain things. And they're oftentimes, with a lot of the performances, even though there are really great iconic black actors in the series, there's a lot of moments where it's like, okay, I don't actually believe this. This is a person just saying lines. So I said what I said about Nevada. I ain't actually switching it up, and I don't actually care to even be on the hill to consistently talk about him, because he makes no difference to the actual show as a whole. At this point, he's He's a side dish that might not even be appetizing. So yeah, episode 3 really put me in a place of like, okay, I'm a little bit now intrigued in reference to what the hell Roman has going on. Now, don't get me wrong, there are also parts where I'm just like, what is going on? But that to me is more about the writing, because when they get back into the car and he don't want to go to the party. Oh wait, I still got it on.
Does that mean I'm in?
2 times the speed. Or kick it. I feel like this is a great time where they could better expand or like build on his character and give us some context as to why, but then he immediately concedes. Like, I low-key feel like, no, you shouldn't want to go to the party. You want to keep it all business because you trying to stack paper. You trying to save your mama. You trying to help your auntie. Like, you're trying to put yourself in a better position. But he's going to go to this party and clearly some shit going to shake. Okay, cool. Like, that's no problem. But I feel like this was a missed opportunity for them to better solidify Roman's character of like, if he is the makings of like the next major problem, I need to see him. I need to see him be that, feel that, live that. You know what I'm saying? Hey Vaughn, welcome in, boo. Vaughn says, hey girl, you got to watch episodes 2 and 3. I'll do a quick little. Oh, you haven't gotten to watch it? Saw you on live. I just want to drop and say hello. Those Dunkers is a hot mess. Yes. A hot mess, child. But, you know, one that you can't really look away from. So, alas, we're here. My interest is peaked in Roman. Which is interesting because I done had now 2 seasons. 2 seasons with Curtis. And I'm more interested in Roman than I am in what the hell Curtis got going on. I wonder why that is. I don't know. I need to think on that. All right, let's go to the head of the Duncan family real quick. Because, y'all, I don't know if it's just me. It could 100% be just me. But I don't think I'm feeling LC this season. And it's like, Erica, not you abandoning LC, girl. What is the problem? I definitely think that nut house had an effect on him. I think that something is going on mentally, chemically, in the cerebral area for him as a result of what happened there, and nobody is clocking it, which I appreciate because it gives this character somewhere to go. For the most part, LC has kind of like coasted through seasons 1 through 3 and like been like this steadfast, like my kid's gonna handle everything. And in seasons 4 you get to see him have to like deal with some things. We get some really strong, powerful performance moments opposite, you know, Larry. In this season, this is unfolding in reference to like him initially having erectile dysfunction and not being able to get in the mood, and now killing is giving him the energy and the horny feelings again, and like giving him a new leash on life and a new level of confidence. Cool. But like where he's going, I'm just like, I don't know if I like this. I actually don't know how I feel about it. It's very weird to me and a little bit jarring, but I do think it's really solid storytelling. But I'm not necessarily like gravitating towards the LC character because you're dropping off every last one of your ops. So then why did you invite the little white sheriff man to the table anyway? Like, why haven't you killed him? If you're just going to kill everybody that he sends your way to continue to blackmail on you, why haven't you killed him? This is giving very much so Paris logic. Like, I'm going to kill the contract killer versus the person who put out the contract on my daddy. I'm going to kill the people keep asking me for $5 million, but I'm not going to kill the person who keeps saying, okay, well, the next person go get the $5 million from LC. Next person go get the $5 million from LC. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Does that make sense to y'all? And he's like so excited about this. Like, he got a whole new leash on life now that he dropping bodies off. Kofi said LC Duncan got his groove back. Dude feels like he's on top of the world, and apparently he acting like a young buck, moving reckless, but Chippy feeling it though. He moving like Johnny Badass. It's funny to me. I don't know. I don't think it's funny because I think that something is really wrong. I think it would be funny if he was okay, but I think that something is really wrong. And he's not going to be able to sustain this. Like, sir. Virgo Queen says, I think something's going on with him mentally too, because LC was walking around like a kid that just got to school for the first time. He was. And he also keep wearing all these damn leather jackets now. I'm like, sir, is this a midlife crisis? What is going on? And I know the story is going to unfold and they're going to tell us, but like, I need y'all to get to it because I'm uncomfortable. I don't know I don't know what I'm watching. I love this for Chippy because, girl, go ahead and get your back broke. Great. But like, LC, you're scaring me. You are scaring me, sir. Get your together. Like, y'all, look at this man.
Yeah, well, I hope it was worth it. Because you have just created one big damn problem.
Sir.
And why is that, Katie?
Well, because Jonah told Spy
Excuse me, LC? Excuse me? LC kind of stressing me out. We've been waiting for the other ball to drop. And then we got a bounty on your damn head. It's just like, it's all being too much. This is the time where I need you to have your senses. Orlando is distracted because they done had to kill Vinny Dash. Now they want to run about it. Ruby is in the goddamn wind. So he doing whatever. I don't know where Vegas is at. Junior done lost his goddamn mind and finna lose his wife. Elsie, we really need you to have your wits about you right now, sir. This is not the time. Paris done sent Curtis off to London. Y'all are about to be so vulnerable and you out here hard as hell in the mirror looking at your junk. Proud of yourself. Elsie, stop it. We need you to stop it now. I'm concerned, y'all. I am just very concerned. Every time Elsie come on the screen, I feel like I just be like, cause I don't know what he finna do. And then also like, yo, when they sat down for breakfast, he like so excited and he's very much so he wasn't completely inappropriate, but he like, yeah, your mother gonna be down later. Like, ugh. brother, like, what are we talking about, LC? I want to give him his moment and like let him have it, y'all. But I know that it's like I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop with LC. Like, let's say that is it. I am waiting for the other shoe to drop. Child. Virgo Queen says it's definitely a midlife crisis. He needs to tap into the head of the family for real instead of stopping on the side of the road for a night. And Chippy just so happy to be getting some again that she don't have her head on the horn. Also, y'all, like, can y'all explain to me what this was? Because I missed it. I didn't rewatch the episode. I typically will watch something twice, but I didn't rewatch this, so I haven't been able to discern for myself. Why was he paying LoJack what was LoJack delivering? Just the money?
Yeah, I sure can.
I was waiting the whole time for, like, LoJack to be a part of his plan to get rid of the other little white man. But then LoJack never appears. Chippy comes to pick him up, and I'm like, so then what the hell is this?
Yeah.
Y'all got any thoughts on it? Proud as hell, Kofi. He was proud as hell. And maybe this is a good time. I'm going to open up the Discord so that y'all can tell me. The Discord is now open. You can call in by opening up Discord. Check the link in the chat or the description box. Once you're inside my server, scroll down and look for live chat waiting room. That is where you are going to wait and go into, and I will pull you into the conversation. You join the live chat waiting room, you wait there, and then once it's your turn to speak, I will actually move you from that room into the... To be the chauffeur when? He told him to go drop that off. But he's not the one who drove him. And then Chippy's the one who picked him up. Like, this is LC's regular chauffeur slash bodyguard. LC paid LoJack to be the chauffeur. So was that, so for that BMW was LoJack's car? Is that what you're saying? Let me listen to the scene again, child. So, no, I know the LC picked him up, but was that his car? Because I thought the LC asked him to deliver something. I'm watching the scene again, y'all. Is this the BMW in the back? They talking about Chippy car right now. Is that the BMW in the back that he drove? Yeah, y'all. He said he needs this delivered to this address by tonight. So how y'all get that that was the car? Hey, Kofi. If you guys want to call in, you can join the Discord. The link's in the chat. Kofi, can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
So I'm trying to figure out what was the connection of LoJack in this episode, because in this particular scene, he says, I need this delivered to this address and needs him to be discreet, and gave him that piece of paper and the money. He told him to deliver the money. Oh, so the guy will go to the club. Okay, that makes more sense, because like the whole chauffeur thing is like he has his own cars from Duncan. Like there, it's not, that wasn't making sense to me, but that makes sense, Virgo Queen. That makes sense, because the Spike was like, oh, you know, doing all expenses paid 2 days here is a great marketing. That makes sense.
Yeah, that did make sense.
Because this was the whole, like, I watched the episode, and in this part with LoJack, I was like, I don't know what it's tied to. And I also was like, well, is this like a test, because he knows about London and him, and like he's trying to figure out, and I'm like, but did y'all ask this test here? Like I was going in a whole other place, but what you just said makes so much sense. Hey Angela, welcome in, boo. That makes so much sense. Thank you for that. All right. Hey, Kofi. What you want to chime in on? And don't let it be no damn Nevada propaganda, because I don't care anymore.
Look, I said what I had to say about him. Like, he's like my second favorite character. Like, Curtis is the one dude that I rock with in this show. So
I would love to know why. Like, what is it about Curtis that you love?
I mean, I don't know. Like, his first appearance, him being a bounty hunter, and like just the way he moves. I thought that conflict that he had with Orlando was something that was very interesting. I wish they would have dived a little bit more into that, because I don't remember why he and Orlando had beef.
They had beef over the girl who's friends with Brother Elijah.
Okay.
That was Curtis's first love. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Again, I just binged this over the last week. But that's the woman who they had fell in love with, or Curtis had fell in love with, but I guess she fell for Orlando and Orlando took her. So then they had beef about her.
Oh, I see.
They could have expounded upon that, especially with her being around supporting Elijah. Like, we didn't really get much of anything from Orlando's end as it pertains to the girl. Like, clearly he's not still in love with her or anything, but they could have helped the Curtis character out a little bit to see what they could recreate in the moment now versus the past, because this was like, that happened for them when they were like in high school age or something, like coming of like young adulthood. They would have given us a little bit more. It would have solidified that particular part in Curtis's backstory.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, I mean, I like the character. I like his interactions with Nevada, because it feels like they have even though they're cousins, it's more like big brother, little brother type relationship. So I appreciate that. And I read somewhere that he's supposed to be a main on the spinoff Family Business New Orleans. So if that's the case, they could do more with his character, because it makes sense, because like you said, he's interested in going back to the South. So, but yeah, let me holler at my man LC. LC, I have to agree with you, Erica. LC seems unhinged. I'm not trying to laugh because.
Hold on one second, Kofi. Can y'all hear Kofi okay?
Yeah.
Let me check. I just want to make sure. Okay, they can hear you, Kofi.
Yeah. All right. So, like I was saying, let me holler at my man LC. I have to agree with you, Erica. He seems unhinged. I'm not trying to lie. I don't think it's funny. I mean, maybe I find it a little bit hilarious, but I just feel like this. I don't know what the threat is for this season. I assume it's the Italians, because we got left with the cliffhanger that they got Orlando hemmed up at LC Motors, which is, it's not a good thing. And I don't know. I don't think another Duncan would die, because I don't think my heart could take it, because my heart still breaks.
It's not about what your heart can take. My heart couldn't take Sasha's ass being dead, but yet and still her ass is dead.
Yeah, I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. I don't want another one person dying, but
okay, but you not wanting to die don't mean that can't happen.
That's what I'm saying. I'm afraid that that's the road they're gonna go down in the season, especially if LC keeps moving reckless by killing all these Southern white racists, man. Like,
wait, you think they're gonna kill LC off?
No, not LC, but somebody else.
Oh, in the family as a result.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, like somebody would get caught in the crossfire.
Listen, I'm not opposed if it's. I don't think it'll be Nevada, because they need the technological thing. But I'm not opposed to it being Rio at this point. I think I have made peace with it.
And honestly, this is what I think would happen. I don't know if they would do this. If Junior gets his mind right, and Jice, when he gets his mind right, he does. It's like some sort of self-sacrificing, and they take him out. That'd be an interesting. I would hate that for Sonya, but like, even though that would, like, especially if he did it for Charlotte, for Chippy. Like, I don't care what nobody says. That was his mother, not Donna. Chippy was his mother.
Yeah.
She loved him like he was his mother. Like, I know it was kind of messy with Elsie having been with Donna first, then he got with Chippy, but Charlotte was more of a mother to you than Donna is. So yeah, that'd be an interesting thing to go down. So yeah, that's just me. I need to see where's my man Vegas. I need more Vegas, man, because I fuck with Michael Jai White. So I need my I gotta see him more in this season. But overall, I thought it was a solid episode, and set up some things, and I'm interested to see what the main conflict for this season is gonna be.
I mean, I guess they're building up for it to be the Italians and them being pissed about Vinny Dash.
Vinny.
Like, Vinny Dash had already, like, overstayed his damn welcome, so don't nobody care. I need to understand, Marie, girl, what do you see in this man? She's talking about, oh, you so handsome. Girl, where? Where, honey? Where? Yeah. And also, what is it with the losers being pissed that they lost after you picked the fight with the winners? I don't understand these Cora folks. Like, you going to try to team up with Donna to take out the Duncans because your husband would not stand up to LC. But girl, LC wasn't bothering your husband until y'all decided to swerve y'all asses into LC's lane. Girl, I have no sympathy for you.
That's Sage's mom, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know what that's about.
Now she's going to come in between LC and the she's going to be an additional thing to come between LC and the Italians because they are going to be pissed about Vinny. Harris, you better earn your goddamn keep over there. That's what I'm going to tell you, because while you like, oh, you my new family and y'all, I'm a made man, blah, 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 blah. When your ass comes out of hiding, you better do what you need to do for these damn Duncans and save a life or two, because you have been a menace thus far. And these Italians conspiring to take down these Duncans is like, I feel like this is going to be one of the big buildups, and I think Roman is the second thing coming behind for like a 1-2 punch.
It's not just that; it's also the Southern boys. Because I know because if Elsie keeps dropping these boys like flies, they gonna be hunting for blood too. So it's like 3 people that are coming for them. Right?
But I think the Southern thing is less about is we're gonna see that less. Play out less here and more in like New Orleans, because even if they're pissed, right, they gonna come to New York and do what? You don't have no connects, you don't have no knowledge of the land, like you can only do but so much until LC leaves the Northeast, which I think is what's gonna happen in the whole New Orleans spinoff. So I don't necessarily know if the Southern people are going to be that big of a antagonist this season, specifically for the Duncans for the main show.
So it's the Italians and Donna and the chorus. Okay.
And Roman.
Yeah, that makes
Rio's gonna make sure that Roman is an enemy.
Yeah. I do.
I know that she grieving DeMarcus, but like, the Duncans are not. You literally watched the girl say that she's going to go avenge Sasha as well because she loves Sasha. That is not the Duncans' fault.
Yeah, Sage decided to make that decision and try and go and save LC. That was her decision. She wanted to do that. So you can't blame them for that, man. I don't know. It's I know you're grieving, but damn.
Right. And also, girl, you're not new to this. You true to this. This is the second time you grieved this girl. You should know how to do it by now.
Speaking of Harris, where is Harris? Is he hiding? I forgot. I didn't see it. Did he? What happened to him?
He not in hell, so.
Oh, well, that part, but like.
That's where I would love for him to be.
I know he teamed up with the Italians. He became a made man, but then I don't remember what happened after that.
That's it. And that's why Mariah thinks, and now he's just missing. That's why Mariah thinks that London killed him. Because he's just been gone.
I see. Well,
Miss LaRue but not trust Donna because she don't look out for nobody but herself. I need them to get to it as it pertains to Donna, and like, why did you tell Junior this in the way that you did? What does this do for you? Like, I need them to have some kind of moment with her by the pool, her talking to her homegirls, her talking to Junior or something, her getting her little exercise in, and LaRue rolling up on her is cool and all, but I need to understand why. Because I'm trying real hard not to be on her ass, because she's also grieving. But also, girl, what was the reason? Y'all had agreed that y'all was going to tell Sasha, and now we know now we know Junior together. Because I recall when they were saying, when she was like, I want to tell her, and LC was like, we'll tell them together. I peeped that. I don't know if y'all peeped it, but I peeped that.
Yeah, they were supposed to tell them together.
That was the plan. So what the hell happened, Donna, that made you change the plan, aside from Sasha passing? And why would Sasha passing make you change the plan?
I don't know. Look, this is just a theory. I think she's always been resentful of Chippy. Like, I think she's jealous. Because, let's keep it real. I haven't read the books, but I followed EJ, the TV junkie. She kind of does reviews on the books, too, and she said that...
Don't say anything that's in the books, Kofi.
I'm not gonna reveal anything. I'm just saying that at least some of the research I did before Elsie and Chippy got together, Elsie and Donna had a thing first, right?
Right, but that has been the case. That was the case when you decided to tell them together. That was always the case. Like, you and Chippy, y'all come together and y'all put things aside for a moment for y'all's common enemy. And then you go back to being annoyed. Like, she threw shade at Chippy at the funeral. Cool. But you going nuclear in Junior's life after y'all had agreed to tell them together, that makes absolutely no sense. That doesn't come from, well, I've always had animosity. Because you had that same animosity when you agreed to do it this way.
I feel like she just did it out of spite. That's what it's given. Like, I don't know why either. Like, you all agreed to tell them together. You know what I mean? And but you know what? Maybe we'll get some context to it as the season continues. So, I mean, yeah, Junior, I'm gonna need you to get your mind right, bro. I mean, for real.
I'm done with him. I've decided I'm throwing Junior away. Y'all can have him.
Well, no. Look. I'm gonna give him a little bit of grace because this is a lot. Like,
this is more than a little bit of grace. He is running around fawning over these scrawny ass non-black women down at the Hellfire Club when he has a beautiful, bomb, pregnant black ass wife at home. He has pushed it to the limits. There is no more grace left in the grace cup. Junior,
look, you can be done with him, but I'm going to give him time because, remember, like, this got
You're going to give him time to impregnate a prostitute?
No, I'm going to give him time.
That's what he's doing. He's on the path to do that. He's smashing prostitutes. And he's married.
I'm going to, like, this is him lashing out, okay?
That doesn't make it okay.
It's not okay, but I can understand because for all your life you thought that.
Not you can understand, child. Bless your heart.
And then all of a sudden you find out, oh, my father's really my father, but my mom is not really my mom, and these aren't really my siblings. These are my cousins. Like, that's a lot.
It's a lot. Eat, pray, love. Yeah. Disassociate. Block people. Go find yourself. Do not plant your ass in a whorehouse. Constantly smashing random ass non-black women. That's where I draw the line. Have your beef with your mama. Have your beef with your daddy. One-sided at that because you have no beef for Donna. All of that I understand. But I draw the line at you plopping your ass in a whorehouse for almost a month, smashing random ass non-black women. And you're married.
I don't know, man. Look, I'm not, look, we'll find out what he's about to do as this episodes go on. Maybe
okay.
He'll have
it's at this point I'm very much so used to men making excuses for other men's poor behavior.
I'm not making excuses. I'm just
you ain't holding them accountable either.
I just said that he's wilding. I'm telling him, like, yo, you got to get your mind right. Like, yeah, but you know what? We'll see. Like, maybe something's gonna happen where, you know, he snaps out of it. You know,
Angela, you're
something has
right.
to happen.
The Junior's behavior doesn't match the info he was given at all.
Right? Yeah. See, if Sonya had like cheated on him, then yeah, I would have understood this behavior. But you found out that you're not really. Well, you're still technically a Duncan, but it's not your real families. But that doesn't mean step out on your wife like that. That doesn't correlate.
That you
Okay.
supposedly love so much that you was willing to leave said family for, never to see
Right.
again, all of a
Yeah,
season
so,
ago.
yeah, but you know what? Hey, man, we'll see. I ain't got much to say. Like he's the least of my worries in terms of the men on men's on in the Duncan family. Like Rio, he's like a ticking time bomb. Like at any like more so than Paris. I feel like Paris was reckless, but I feel like Rio this season is going to be really reckless, and it might get him killed or get somebody else killed. That's what I'm predicting. Like,
See, the thing about Rio is he's less dangerous than Paris because he picks fights with people like LoJack. LoJack is not retaliating. Like, so he's not gonna get himself killed. He's not gonna get anybody else killed. I mean, maybe Roman puts him down. Maybe that would be the best case scenario.
If it turns out it's this Roman character that jacked the family, then yeah, definitely that's coming. So, you know, I'm sure.
I don't also feel like that's a loss to the show. So that Rio is the least of my worries. Junior is high up there, right behind LC. I'm worried about Junior's ass because he's actually like important for the series. Rio, not so much. Anybody can sling them drinks. That little new bartender that you love so much, she can run that dang on club. Any of these clubs. Hell, since y'all don't want to kill off Consuela can run the clubs after Rio die.
Yeah, Lavernius Coles, Duncan, aka Junior. This is Kofi speaking. You better get your head out of the gutter and go back to your wife, man, and get your mind right. Otherwise, she gonna be gone, and when she gone, you gonna regret it. But yeah, I hope Orlando. Oh man, I feel bad for Orlando too because like he got himself in a precarious situation at the end of this episode. I don't know how he's gonna get out of this, man. Like, I'm assuming they kidnapped him.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we all knew this was coming. I mean, you had to answer for what you did. Well, that's not. He didn't technically kill
Exactly.
Vinny.
So I don't know what the hell you talking about. He didn't do much of nothing.
Well, they probably think he did it though. So I mean, he was the last person that saw him. Oh yeah. Yeah. Overall,
that's an Italian problem.
Yeah, but overall, good setup, and can't wait for episode 4. You know.
Thank you, Kofi. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Angela says, I would have thought Junior and his wife could go away from the Duncans. That makes more sense to me. I agree. Junior got Sonya when she was still married to Brother X, and he was incarcerated. That is not the same. That is not the same. Now all of a sudden Dominique is Brother X against the Duncans. Child. Do we think that Vegas will get back with Consuela? Lord, I hope not. I want Consuela to die so bad. There's so many characters that have just experienced too much plot armor for me, and I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. If you guys want to sound off, you can join the Discord and go into the live chat waiting room, and I'll pull you in and you can sound off. Sonya should have threw that box right in Junior's face and walked off. She should have did something. She ain't caused enough of a scene for me. She really should have. And this is going to be a controversial take, but Big Glow has said if he don't want the baby, You out here you down here at the Hellfire Club acting a monkey ass fool. You don't have to say nothing but too much of what you have already said. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. You thought she was going to die when she was at the bank? What bank? Like, Junior, do you know how much of a clown you look like, sir? A clown? A clown. Stupid as hell. Don and Consuela have the same storyline with Junior and Nevada. Come on. You might be on to something there, DeMarcus. You might be on to something there. Yes, Consuela should have been dead 3 seasons ago, child. Oh, this moment here, y'all, this sent me. I think this is when I said, okay, Junior, I'm done with you.
No, I love it when you blindfold me.
You disgust me, sir. You disgust me. I wonder if Orlando is actually going to end up being kidnapped, y'all, because I believe him when he says he's not getting his ass in that car, because he knows what that means. So y'all gonna have to kill him and put him in the damn car, because he's not getting in that hoe. And they're at Duncan Motors. Somebody gotta pop up. Somebody gotta be stumbling upon it. Somebody gotta. I don't think that he actually get kidnapped. Now that I think about it, I think that the Italians are gonna have to revisit this. Oh yeah, when she was at the bank. That was 3. Yeah, back in. Yep, she was at the bank when Alejandro found her. I don't know if he actually gets kidnapped. I feel like somebody comes to Duncan Motors and this all, I'll see you soon. Something like that. And now they got to prepare. And now he realizes, this is the moment that shakes him, is going to make him realize that they're going to have to deal with the Vinny Dash situation. Because that's another thing. They also had Orlando come back and they really just kind of like had him fall back into life as normal when, sir, Vinny Dash is dead. Y'all need to prepare. These two goof troops, you know that somebody put a contract on your damn daddy's head and you ain't saying nothing. You know that you done killed the next in line of the Italian family, or Ruby done killed the next in line for the Italian family, and y'all just sitting up in here yucking it up.
It's great to see you.
Reunited, and it feels so good. Not talking about what needs to be talked about, and Daddy Duncan over there too busy worried about the pipe that he laid last night and this morning. Y'all are all focused. So if something happened to the Duncans this season, it's y'all's fault. Y'all asses is off track. You're not focused. Get y'all's minds right. Angela says, I wonder how Orlando's going to act now that Vegas is back. That's interesting. I think that they could explore it. I don't know if they will, but that could be something really cool to explore. Orlando and Junior has switched roles this season, and I hated DeMarcus because I hated it enough that Orlando just refused to like get fully invested in a woman and only slept with prostitutes, and now Junior goofy behind down there doing it. But it's worse for Junior because he actually is in love. He actually has a whole wife. Like sir, you have no reason to be here. Be alone, disassociate from your family, throw tantrums, kill people, cool. But you down here being an adulterous ass heathen, I draw the line. I just draw the line. I think that's pretty much it. That's all that went down in this episode, y'all. Paris girl, you are in trouble, I fear, boo. Because you saw them pictures and immediately went to, I gotta kill him. Girl. Paris, when are you gonna stop being a problem, honey? Y'all, this is the persona, like, this is what I'm talking about. Y'all, look at these two and tell me it's not giving clown. Why is this always Nevada's face? Why? Why is that always his face? You're driving in the car about to say, oh, we're not going to this, where are we going? And you have to look this, like, what is with this little side tilt? And I can't, y'all. I cannot. I like, no, I will not. I will not. Very handsome boy. Very handsome young man. But enough. Cut it out, please. The market says, I believe that Niles is still alive. I want him to still be alive. Elsie has turned into Larry. These Duncan boys are doing too much. That I really feel like we are watching Elsie decline into being Larry. I agree. Wholeheartedly. Y'all, that last frame I showed you of Rio and Nevada, that rests my damn case. It really does. You proving yourself to be very useful to LC, girl, but also I'm ready for you to catch a bullet, honey. You cute or whatever, but I'm ready.
Now, will you be visiting us again?
Oh, I'm definitely.
DeMarcus says Elsie really misses Lou. I agree. I agree with you there for sure. Not Consuela is fine. She's a menace. That's what she is. Y'all, it's this for me. And I guess I'm going to leave y'all with this.
For what I'm going to ask for.
And you killed him, honey. You tried to blow this man to smithereens. Congratulations, Paris. You played yourself. With that said, y'all be on the lookout for my full episode breakdown as well as additional plot points and character videos I have coming. I got y'all. I'm going to be doing the full treatment for the family business this season 5. We're still in the warm-up phase as far as I'm concerned. We're still in the setup, but I'm hoping that next week's episode we really get into some business, we really get into some action, and the storyline start to pick up the pace a little bit, because we do have the fruits of what could be a really, really solid season. I cannot wait to see where we go from here. If you're catching this on replay, drop your thoughts, your theories, your predictions in the comment section down below. If you haven't already, give this video a like. Shout out to everybody who joined me on live to have this after show. We will be back next Thursday, same time, same place. I appreciate you guys. See you in the next one.